Hello everyone and welcome back to SSB Crack Exams. I'm Hemant and I'm here back again to discuss with you about a crucial update regarding the notifications of the examination. The Indian Air Force has recently published the AFCAT 1 2021 examination notification, which has clearly mentioned about some important issues, but the notification was not very clear. It did not mention about the educational qualifications and the accurate examination date. So all the other accurate details will be coming up in the upcoming notifications, and once they are live, we will again make a very detailed session regarding that particular one, and we are already providing you the detailed updated sessions about how to crack the examination and each and every particular step and procedure, and we are guiding you for this particular examination. So I hope that these sessions will be very crucial. So without wasting any time, I would like to mention with you about those points that will be covered in this particular session. I will be discussing with you about what all things are the details regarding the entry, the branch, the course number and the vacancies of the AFCAT 1 2021 examination. That means after you qualifying this examination and then getting recommended in SSB and thereafter being qualified in the medical test, then an All India merit list will be released, and up to that which particular branch you will be allotted and what is the entry, what is the course number of that particular course, and all the details will be mentioned. And regarding each and every particular branch, I will be mentioning with you and discussing with you about the age limit of the various branches and some important dates that you have to compulsorily remember. So the complete details in a very short and crisp form that is being given in accurate form as far as the notification is concerned. Regarding the AFCAT entry, this entry is also being released for the NCC special entry also. So those candidates who already possess the NCC C certificate Air Wing, they can directly apply for this particular course, and NCC candidates do not have to pay for this particular any examination, and they do not have any examination. They will be called for the SSB interviews, and NCC special entry candidates will be allotted only the flying branch, that too only the permanent commission. But the AFCAT entry will offer you the flying branch only for the short service commission, understanding. But the ground duty branches, let them be technical or non-technical, the branches will be allotted for both the short service commissions and the permanent commissions also. Regarding the course numbers, they are directly given here. Those interested candidates can pause this particular session and you can record these numbers and you can read out these numbers, whichever case you have to understand. So regarding the AFCAT entry, there are 69 openings for the flying branch short service commission, and regarding the aeronautical engineer electrical, it has 27 permanent commission vacancies and 40 vacancies in the short service commission course. And regarding aeronautical engineer mechanical, it has 12 permanent commission vacancies and 17 SSC vacancies. And similarly, we can understand that regarding the administration branch, there are only 12 permanent commission vacancies, and then there are 6 permanent commission vacancies in accounts and 9 permanent commission vacancies in logistics. Regarding the short service commission officers vacancies, there are 19 vacancies in administration branch, 10 vacancies in accounts branch and 14 vacancies in logistics branch. And every time what generally happens is the meteorology branch details will also be given, but this particular time they did not give any details regarding the meteorology branch, and they did not give any details regarding the education qualifications, whether the 10+2 candidates and what sort of percentage cutoff percentage is applicable for this particular examination, and various other ones they were not given. Are the lateral entry candidates of the BTech, are they applicable or not? Even those details we do not know. So I request you to please stay tuned with SSB Crack Exams to have a complete detailed understanding in the coming up sessions. And you have to understand that 10 seats out of the CDSC vacancies for permanent commission and 10 seats out of AFCAT vacancies for the short service commission are allotted for the NCC special entry. Those candidates who are doing the law degree, who are doing their law graduation, for them 2 particular vacancies are specially reserved for the ground duty non-technical branch, and all of these vacancies that are mentioned here, they are all tentative and they are subject to change without notice, understanding. That means they gave these numbers as of now, but at any time regarding the situational awareness and any time regarding the Indian Air Force's own operational notices and their own contingencies, these number of vacancies might change, understanding. So most probably we are considering these numbers as the fixed numbers. So I hope that this particular understanding is very clear for you. Going through in detail regarding the age limit for the flying branch, let it be short service commission or the permanent commission. If it's an NCC candidate, then for him it is a permanent commission, and if it's a Air Force entry or AFCAT entry, for that it will be a short service commission, and the age limit is around 20 to 24 years only. That means you must be born between 2nd of January 1998 to 1st of January 2002. That means your date of birth should be from 2nd of January 1998 to 2nd of January, 1st of January 2002, including both of them. Understanding? So if in case your date of birth is in between these two dates, then you are absolutely applicable. Understanding? Remember that you have to be a graduate, you have to be completed your graduation, or you should be the final year of the graduation. The complete details regarding that I will be giving you in the coming up session, because those details were not mentioned in this particular notification, and we have to understand that those candidates who are possessing the flying commercial pilot license, which is issued by the Director General of Civil Aviation DGCA, for them the age limit is not only 24, it is relaxable up to 26 years, and for them the date of birth should be from the 22nd of January 1996 to 1st of January 2002. Understanding? So for them there is 2 years extra relaxation, we have to understand and remember. Regarding the age limit for the AFCAT ground duty branches, for the ground duty branches, let them be technical or non-technical, for both of them the age should be 20 to 26 years only, and their date of birth should be in between 2nd of January 1996 to 1st of January 2002. Okay, so from 2nd of January 1996 to 1st of January 2002, if in case you are born in between these two dates, including these two dates, then you are also eligible for the AFCAT ground duty branches. Once again, I would like to remind you that about the important dates and when should you apply for this particular examination, when is the last date, all the details are mentioned in this particular slide. This is a very crucial important information that each and every candidate must remember. The notification is released today on 28th of November 2020, and the application, that means you can start applying for this AFCAT 1 2021 examination from 1st of December 2020. Okay, so this opening for the application portal will be open from 1st of December 2020 to 31st of December 2020 only. Okay, so after 31st of December 2020 the application will not be open and you cannot apply for this particular examination. You will be issued the admit cards for this examination in the next month of the that means it might be issued in the month of January or in the first week of February, and the tentative date, that means we are not sure when the date will be coming up, because every time regarding this particular notification they have not given the exact date, but as far as the examination trends are concerned, we are expecting that the exam will be conducted in the dates of 27th and 28th of February 2021, which is generally the 4th Saturday and Sunday of February. Every time the AFCAT series will be conducted on the 4th Saturday and Sunday of February every time. So if we go through that particular trend, then this time the examination might be conducted between 27 and 28, and the result for this particular examination will be declared in March of 2021. The SSB dates will be allotted very soon after this particular one, and the details regarding that will be provided in the coming up session also. So if in case you are preparing for this particular examination, if in case you want to score 200 plus in this examination, I would like to request you and recommend you to download our Android app from Google Play Store. Always, you can even go through our website learn.ssbcrackexams.com, go through the complete AFCAT course, subscribe to the AFCAT course, and then start preparing for the examination. We are always there to provide the complete study plans and detailed material for you. All the courses are being updated, and we are launching many more new lectures, and most of important information is being provided, and the static GK content that we provide is very crucial for most of the aspirants. Okay, so for those candidates who already wrote the 2020 examination, they are very happy that most of their papers have been cleared. So I hope that in this particular new session we will be looking forward to meet a lot of important students from you, and then we will make this particular examination a very big success. All the very best for the examination, and stay tuned for the upcoming information. Jai Hind.